you very much. And it is good to be here, and I wanted to come by and say hello and add my congratulations to Gene and to your club for the many accomplishments that you have made. I've known so many of you for so long, both here at the club and helping the co-ops, as you know. I've been a mainstay of the cooperator movement ever since I was in Congress, let alone get to the Senate. But I did also want to thank you for all your support and help over the years, because we have a difficult job in Washington. As you know, we took back the United States Senate in November. And we have 51 votes, and the 51 votes allows us to get to prevent a lot of bad things from happening. We will never again put a right-winger on the Supreme Court with our majority. We'll see what they can do. And when the veterans don't get what they need at Walter Reed and the other hospitals, in the old days, they'd hush it up. Now, of course, we can expose it, and in the new budget, the veterans got the funding that they needed. And of course, on the Iraq War, for 6 years, there were no hearings. 5 years, no hearings, no debate, no discussion. Now the halls of Congress echo with that debate, and the president can't stand it because his course in Iraq is so wrong. And we will prevail until we get the president to pull out the vast majority of troops there. But we still have a ways to go. And that's because with 51 votes, we can stop a lot of bad things from happening, and we can certainly influence the debate. And by the way, this president hates debate. This administration hates debate. They don't believe in democracy. They really do not believe in democracy. Ronald Reagan was someone I didn't agree with. But at the very minimum, at least he would debate the issues. This president, when you disagree with him, he gets his minions out and they try to kneecap you. They try to call you names. They try to do things like that. But one of the things I've been able to do with Democrats in the Senate, as you know, I'm a proud Brooklynite. We put a little Brooklyn back in the Democrats in the Senate. And so, in the old days, when the president and his minions, Cheney and the others, would call us names, the reaction of the typical Democrat was, gee, that's not nice. Now, when they hit us with the 2x4, our reaction is, find us a 4x8. We're going to hit them back. That's what we've been trying to do, and we'll continue to do it. And I took the chairmanship of the DSCC again to try and get us to bring more. But what does that have to do with Gene? Everything. And your club. Why? Well, because Washington is a tough business these days. And when you stick your neck out, as I have done over and over again, particularly now in the case of the U.S. attorneys, they try to do everything they can to undercut you. But I know one thing. They can try to call me names and go after me in any way. But when I have the support of the Gene Glabermans and your club, when the clubs like throughout New York State, the Chelsea Midtown Democrats, back you up, it gives you the strength, it gives you the courage, it gives you the fortitude to not let them get an inch. And so I want to thank Gene on his birthday for being so dedicated over the years. I want to thank all of you for supporting this club and him, because it lets people like me in Washington go make the fight and take our America back. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thanks, Velma. Thank you, everybody.
Well, I think